Hey guys, it's Tough Nudes, and I am back in Bangkok, staying in a little studio I was upgraded to because there was some kind of confusion about whatever. They don't really speak English here at the place I'm staying, and I didn't know that. And a few hours ago, I got off a 10-hour bus ride from Chiang Mai down to Bangkok. And I was so exhausted because I decided not to sleep last night. I went out and went to a really cool meetup called Digital Nomads, about people that travel the world and they make money as they go from their laptop on the internet. And I was told about that meetup by a friend, and it was in Chiang Mai, and it was really cool. It was a little like over 150 people, 200 people went to that, and I was going to go with someone, but we missed each other at the restaurant. I was delayed. And I ended up going on my own, but I came out of my comfort zone and put myself out there. So I was pretty proud of myself and made a lot of good connections and things like that. So I'm happy I went, and I did get my things worked out travel-wise going to Bali. So I was really excited about that. It just was like mayhem of trying to figure out things for like all day of how to get down to Bangkok, and all the trains were sold out. I was like, yay, Mercury retrograde. Ugh. But I'm feeling a lot better than the other day. Thank you for listening to my emotional side the other day. So I booked a first class bus down here, and they basically give you food and things like that. It's almost like being on an airplane, but there's not really as much room to walk around, but it was still pretty nice. Not a ton of leg room, but it's just a smaller bus with bigger seats, and then food and things like that. And I slept the whole way, and there's a stewardess and things like that, so that was cool. But I am going to Bali tomorrow, so I needed a place to stay that was like semi-quiet compared to Koh Sun Road. But the only thing about Koh Sun Road is that people speak English there, and it's not as challenging. And getting to this place, I'm staying at a place called Wealth 30th, and it's kind of an interesting name, but it looked really cool. It had really good reviews on booking.com, so I decided to come here because it was like clean and kind of homey, and I'm generally not really traveling. I'm more on the sense of finding my new home, going to Bali and staying there, like going back and forth a lot, probably between Asian countries till beginning of the summer. So I'm pretty much staying in places that make me feel a bit more at home as much as I can, and try to stay under $20 a night. So that is kind of my budget range with places. And Bangkok can be really expensive, but if you want to be in a place where people speak English, go to Koh Sun Road, that area, as much as that's really crazy at night and people party their butts off. But yeah, that's just interesting. There's like no farangs around here. And then my room, this is the bed over there. It's kind of nice. It's like a divided like little sitting area. You have a TV there, a fridge. I'm going to make a video. I have a video I'm going to make or put up that I already made on the room. It's very cute. And it's the Statue of Liberty right there. I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Got my travel plans figured out. I was kind of sad to leave Chiang Mai, but I know I'll be back. And I absolutely loved, and I'm rambling here, Gemini and Mercury retrograde. That's me. I absolutely loved my stay at Patara place. It was so nice. Like, that's why I was thinking about staying longer, because it had great internet, the people were so friendly, and the lady downstairs helped me book my ticket at 1:30 a.m. after I came back from being out at night. She helped me book my ticket to come down here, and I thought, what am I doing? I couldn't find any way. I was trying to call all these different numbers. They weren't picking up, bus stations, train stations. So they were so nice, and their English is pretty good, and I think they're very reasonable for what you get. And yeah, it's kind of like my second home. If I have to go to a place within Asia and I have to move in between countries, I'll definitely stay there up to a month or more. I definitely recommend it to anyone. It's just such an awesome place to stay. It's clean, the beds are so nice, and the staff's really friendly, and they clean every day. Sometimes that can be annoying doing online work, but yeah, that's kind of a rambled update about places where I'm living and things like that. I do have to book a return ticket from Bali's just in case they ask me. and I'll be getting my visa for a month and then probably going to Singapore to get my longer extended visa, as I had to come down to Bangkok to do that and time was running low, and because I was loving Chiang Mai too much and eating lots of good vegetarian and vegan food and having Thai iced tea with coconut milk, vegan Thai iced tea, so good. So I didn't do a lot of vlogging. I was just kind of internalizing a lot and connecting with different people, and the beginning of my stay was pretty much me on my own and shifting through some energies that I was shifting between the full moon and the new moon within my own personal life. But I'm doing good. I'm excited, and I'm like, I had the best ticket, so I couldn't change my ticket. Like, this is the time to go to Bali. As much as I thought, okay, Chiang Mai would be cool to stay for one more month, but because I met some people that were like on a similar path in terms of wanting to live in Asia during the winter and in the summer wanting to be in another place. So, yeah, I'm meeting a lot more people in that department. Bali should be very cool. It's a healer's mecca, yoga and all that. And there's someone else on my Facebook that's going too. I had no idea they were going. So good stuff to come. And yeah, just when traveling in Asia, it's good to know what you're doing and always have the, this is more advice than a vlog. Oh, well, blog, yeah. Always, when you're on booking.com or on a website that shows the address of a place, make sure you take a picture of the Thai address written in Thai, because a lot of the drivers won't understand where you're going. And you can try to explain it to them, especially with numbers too. They don't understand the country code because they've never used that. If it tells you on the beginning of the telephone number of the hotel, like +66, it's always going to be a 0 and not 66. So that's just good traveling advice. Make sure you take the picture of the address of where you're going in Thai so you can show it to the driver where you're going. And maps are not set firsthand to them, even in Chiang Mai. Like Songtans, those are the big bus trucks, the red. They don't really know what maps are, and the maps in Chiang Mai, and if you're getting one that's printed out, just like from a side, like tourist thing, they are pretty much just drawings of what the actual map is. So that's a little vlog for me, and I will be headed to the airport tomorrow. I might do another video before I go because I don't fly out till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Anyways, I hope that was interesting, just informative and where I'm at. So I'm going to go now, but thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and supporting this channel, and I will be making lots more vlogs and videos on Bali and things like that. I was just kind of doing my own thing and just getting settled in general. The first month, I think, is always in that terms of like, okay, this is a new environment. I'm shifting my environment a lot. I'm just having to just be with myself, and I think that's really important when you travel, is meeting yourself, because you do change, and allowing yourself to come out of your shell and not be so shy, because that was me in the beginning. And I ended up having dinner with someone I shared a table with, and he paid for my meal last night. That was so awesome. I keep meeting detectives. He was English and like in his 60s, I think. He told me his life story. It was very interesting. And at my favorite restaurant was Taste from Heaven. And then a few nights before that, I met a German detective who lives in Thailand, who was in his 60s. But yeah, I love talking to all kinds of people from everywhere and hearing their story. And a lot of people tend to come to Asia for the time of the winter, to get away from winter and live kind of like a retirement lifestyle or work online. So I'll be letting you know more updates and how the digital nomad project goes for me too, because I'm thinking about doing that besides my healing services. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a Reiki master. I do tarot card readings, oracle card readings, and I like them called, they're more of a coaching thing than I'm going to tell your future, because everything's energy, I believe. And everything can change and shift, but we're here to guide each other, and that's how I see my healing services. I'm here to guide you. I'm guiding myself right now too. And once I have my base, I'll be doing more of that. But it's on Tefnut Light, that's the channel. And then I also have an ASMR channel to help people relax and release anxiety and stress. Anyway, so that was just me and my bubble and where I'm at. And just going on my divine path and following it. And really my spirituality right now is much about being in the present moment with myself and not doing big rituals. Like, I love doing them, but once I find my space, I'll be more into that. It's more just about being with myself. And even temples, the way I used to view temples in Thailand, because I've been here before, I view them very much now as churches. And to me, they are sacred, but what's more sacred is human connection and like little children running around giving you hugs when you're trying to find where you are and you're lost, or looking at a butterfly. That's spirituality to me. And there's so much more you can see in being a spiritual indigo and soul. There's many of us out there. I'm not the only one. We see many things, and it comes in different layers, and finding that acceptance and just living more here and being more present in the world with others, that sometimes it can be challenging to be spiritual, but just knowing where you at in your beliefs and sharing that with others when you feel called, but not always sharing it with everyone, I feel is good too. So I'm rediscovering myself on those levels. But I love you guys. That was a bunch of stuff in one vlog, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Much love from Bangkok, and I'll see you shortly. Bye. And happy new moon a few days ago.